From cricket boundaries to million-dollar negotiations, this West Indies legend controls more money now than he ever earned playing. On September 7th, 1976, in Kingston, Jamaica, a baby is born who will grow up to hit cricket balls for the West Indies, and then control the money of every Caribbean cricket player for over a decade. This is not just another cricket story. This is the story of how Wavell Hinds transformed from a struggling batsman into one of the most powerful men in Caribbean sports, making more money and wielding more influence than most people realize. Most cricket fans remember Wavell Hinds as a left-handed batsman who played for the West Indies in the 2000s. What they don't know is the incredible journey that took him from the cricket field to becoming the president of the West Indies Players Association for 7 consecutive terms, controlling millions of dollars in player contracts and building a lifestyle that puts many current players to shame. Born in Jamaica, young Wavel wasn't destined for greatness from birth. He came from humble beginnings and had to fight for every opportunity. Unlike cricket legends who show brilliance from childhood, Hines was a grinder. He worked his way up through Jamaican domestic cricket, facing rejection and setbacks that would have broken weaker men. But something inside him refused to give up, something that would later serve him well when he moved from cricket to business and politics. His international debut came on March 17, 2000, against Zimbabwe at Queen's Park Oval in Port of Spain. Think about that moment. A young man from Jamaica stepping onto the field wearing the maroon cap of the West Indies. The same colors worn by legends like Viv Richards, Brian Lara, and Clive Lloyd. The pressure must have been overwhelming, but Hines handled it with the calm determination that would define his entire career. The early signs of his potential came just weeks later. On April 2, 2000, Hines scored his maiden ODI century, an unbeaten 116 that announced his arrival on the international stage. This wasn't just any century. This was a statement innings that showed he belonged among the world's best cricketers. The way he constructed that innings, building carefully before launching into aggressive strokes, gave a preview of the strategic mind that would later make him so successful in negotiations and business. Hines went on to play 45 test matches and 119 one-day internationals for the West Indies between 1999 and 2010. His career spanned over a decade at the highest level, which is remarkable in modern cricket where careers can be very short. He also played 5 2020 internationals between 2006 and 2010, showing his ability to adapt to cricket's newest format. One of the highlights of his playing career was being part of the West Indies team that won the 2004 ICC Champions Trophy. This victory was massive for Caribbean cricket. After years of struggles and disappointments, the West Indies had conquered one of cricket's premier tournaments. Hines played a crucial role in this triumph, and the experience of winning at the highest level would later influence his approach to leadership and negotiation. But like many cricketers, Hines faced the harsh reality of form and selection pressures. He was dropped after a poor showing during the New Zealand tour in March 2006, a devastating blow for any international cricketer. However, he showed the resilience that would define his post-cricket career by fighting back and returning for the ODI series against India. This ability to bounce back from setbacks became a crucial part of his character. The end of his international career in 2010 could have been the end of his story in cricket. Most players fade away, move into commentary, or try coaching. Hines had different plans. Instead of stepping away from cricket, he decided to transform his role within the game completely. What happened next would shock the cricket world and establish him as one of the most influential figures in Caribbean sports. In 2012, Wavell Hinds was appointed president of the West Indies Players Association, following Dinanath Ramnarene's departure. This wasn't just a ceremonial position. WIPA is the organization that negotiates contracts for all West Indies cricketers, handles disputes with the cricket board, and protects players' interests. Suddenly, the former batsman was controlling the financial future of every Caribbean cricketer. The timing of his appointment was perfect. Cricket was changing rapidly. Player payments were increasing due to the growth of T20 leagues around the world. The Indian Premier League had revolutionized cricket economics, and players were earning more money than ever before. Hines positioned himself at the center of this financial revolution, and his strategic thinking proved invaluable. One of his first major challenges came in 2014 when he signed a fresh collective bargaining agreement with WICB President Dave Cameron in September. This agreement ended bitter disputes between players and the board that had been damaging West Indies cricket for years. The deal he negotiated showed his skill as a negotiator and his understanding of both sides of the cricket business. The details of player salaries that emerged during these negotiations revealed just how much money was flowing through Caribbean cricket. Players could earn $150,000 for an A+ contract, $135,000 for A, $120,000 for B+, $115,000 for B, and $100,000 for Category C contracts. When Hines started playing in 2000, players were earning just $2,500 per test match. The transformation in player earnings during his career and presidency showed his impact on cricket economics. However, Hines faced serious challenges during his tenure. In 2014, the West Indies team wrote to the WICB indicating they had lost confidence in WIPA and would seek an alternative bargaining agent, upset with terms they argued would result in a 65% decrease in their earnings. This crisis could have ended his leadership, but Hines navigated through it successfully, showing the political skills that would serve him well later. The pressure during these contract disputes was enormous. Players were threatening strikes. Tours were in jeopardy. The entire future of West Indies cricket hung in the balance, but Hines remained calm under pressure, using his experience as a player to understand both sides and find solutions that worked for everyone. Eventually, the West Indies Cricket Board and WIPA reached a financial agreement after 2 years of discussions, guaranteeing proper salaries for franchise players. His success as YPA president wasn't just about negotiating contracts. Hines transformed the organization into a professional body that provided legal support, career guidance, and financial planning for cricketers. He understood that most players don't earn enough during their careers to secure their futures. So, he built systems to help them maximize their earnings and plan for retirement. The financial benefits of his WIPA position became clear over time. While exact salary figures aren't public, running an organization that manages millions of dollars in player contracts comes with significant compensation. The average annual salary in cricket administration is estimated around $105,000 per year. But for someone in Hines' position controlling major negotiations, the earnings would be substantially higher. But Hines wasn't content with just cricket administration. His ambitions extended into politics, where the real money and power lay. He became Opposition Spokesperson on Labor and Sports and MP caretaker for North Clarendon, adding political income to his cricket administration earnings. The timing of his political career was brilliant. Jamaican politicians received massive salary increases, with members of parliament earning between 11.1 million and 14.2 million Jamaican dollars annually by 2024, while cabinet ministers received over 200% increases to 22.9 million annually. Even opposition spokespersons benefit from these political salary structures. His political role as opposition spokesperson on labor and sports was perfect for someone with his background. He could use his cricket experience and WIPA leadership to speak authoritatively on sports policy while building his political career. This dual role in cricket and politics created multiple income streams and expanded his influence beyond just cricket. The combination of his YPA presidency and political career created a unique position of power. He could influence cricket policy at the regional level through WIPA, while also shaping sports policy at the national level through his political role. This dual influence made him one of the most powerful figures in Caribbean sports. His success continued to grow. In 2024, he was appointed as chef de mission for the Paris Paralympic Games, adding international sports administration to his resume. This appointment showed his reputation extended beyond cricket and politics into broader sports leadership. International positions like this come with their own compensation packages and global networking opportunities. The most remarkable achievement came in 2025 when Hines was re-elected as WIPA president for his 7th consecutive term. Think about that. 13 years leading the same organization through multiple contract cycles, player disputes, and cricket transformations. This level of sustained leadership in sports administration is extremely rare and shows his political skills and strategic thinking. His 7th consecutive term as WIPA president means he has been in charge during the most lucrative period in West Indies cricket history. T20 leagues have exploded globally, player salaries have increased dramatically, and cricket has become a multi-billion-dollar industry. Being at the center of these negotiations for over a decade has positioned him perfectly to benefit from cricket's financial growth. The lifestyle that comes with this level of success and influence is substantial. While exact details of his personal wealth aren't public, someone controlling millions in player contracts, earning political salaries, and holding international appointments lives very comfortably. The combination of his various roles creates a lifestyle that puts him among Jamaica's most successful sports administrators. His business acumen extends beyond just negotiating contracts. Hines understood early that cricket was becoming a global business and positioned himself accordingly. His network spans from Caribbean cricket boards to international cricket councils to political parties. This level of connection and influence creates opportunities that most people never access. The respect he commands in cricket circles is enormous. When Wavell Hinds speaks about player conditions or contract negotiations, people listen. His opinion carries weight with cricket boards, players, and media. This influence translates into real power and financial opportunities that extend far beyond traditional employment. His political career also provides long-term security. Even if his cricket roles end, his political connections and experience position him for continued success in Jamaican politics. The combination of sports administration experience and political skills is valuable in many international organizations and government positions. The transformation from cricket player to powerful administrator and politician shows incredible strategic thinking. Most athletes struggle after retirement because they only know their sport. Hines used his cricket career as a foundation to build something much bigger. He leveraged his playing experience into administrative credibility, then parlayed that into political influence. His story also shows the importance of timing and positioning. He entered sports administration just as cricket was becoming more lucrative. He moved into politics during a period of salary increases for politicians. He built his influence during cricket's global expansion. This timing wasn't accidental. It shows strategic planning and business intelligence. The network he built during his playing career became invaluable in his administrative roles. Former teammates became contacts in various cricket boards. Opponents became colleagues in administration. Media relationships built during his playing days helped him navigate public relations challenges as an administrator. His approach to leadership also evolved from his playing experience. As a batsman, he learned patience, strategic thinking, and pressure management. These skills translated perfectly to contract negotiations and political leadership. The mental toughness developed in international cricket served him well in boardrooms and political meetings. The financial security he has built extends beyond his lifetime. His various roles and investments have created wealth that provides for his family's future. Unlike many former cricketers who struggle financially after retirement, Hines built sustainable income sources that don't depend on his physical abilities or playing performance. His influence on West Indies cricket has been profound. The the contracts. He negotiated improved conditions for all Caribbean cricketers. The systems he implemented at WIPA professionalized player representation. The stability he brought to player-board relationships helped West Indies cricket focus on performance rather than administrative disputes. Looking at his complete transformation, Hines represents a new model for athlete career development. Instead of just focusing on playing performance, he built business skills, political connections, and administrative experience that created post-career success. This approach provides a blueprint for current athletes planning their futures. His 7th consecutive term as WIPA president shows that his influence and success continue growing. At 49 years old, he's in his prime as an administrator and politician. The experience he has gained and the networks he has built position him for even greater success in the coming years. The lifestyle he has built through strategic career choices, smart positioning, and sustained leadership represents one of the most successful athlete-to-administrator transformations in Caribbean sports. From a struggling cricket player to a powerful figure controlling millions in contracts and wielding political influence, Wavell Hinds has built an empire that extends far beyond the cricket field. His story proves that athletic careers don't have to end when playing careers finish. With strategic thinking, political skills, and business acumen, athletes can transform their sports experience into lasting success and influence. Hines didn't just play cricket. He used cricket as a launching pad for a much bigger and more lucrative career that continues to grow and evolve. The combination of his WIPA presidency, political roles, and international appointments creates a lifestyle and level of influence that few former athletes ever achieve. His transformation from West Indies batsman to Caribbean sports power broker represents one of the most successful career evolutions in modern sports administration. Real champions don't just win games, they win at life by transforming their playing careers into lasting empires of influence and wealth. Hit subscribe if you want to see how athletes build real empires after retirement.